up, YouTube fam? RPC Mustang here. Gonna bring you guys my favorite class setup for the M8A7 today. Guys, the M8A7 is personally one of my favorite guns. Even though they've nerfed it a couple times, it is still overpowered and it is still extremely accurate. And to be quite honest, you can still slay with an assault rifle. I know, completely crazy. But let's get down to the show. Class setup. Of course, you're going to want to throw that M8 on right away because you can have an M8 class without an M8. Common sense, I know. It just got to explain it sometimes, you know, certain people. Anyway, so guys, for an optic, honestly, the reflex and elo sight are both equally good with this gun. I mean, they're both quality. I would not really necessarily put any of the other four on here. I really wouldn't. Thermal is definitely a no-no for me. It's just not the way I play. So like I was saying, guys, elo or reflex are perfectly fine, and they're probably the ones you're going to want to use. Personally, for this class, I know I say personally a lot. Sorry, personally, I like saying personally. But I'm going to put the reflex on this class, and I'm going to make the reticle a very simple one. Like I said, feel free to use any reticle you want, whichever one you're comfortable with. If you use cross a lot for the KN or any other class, make sure you use cross. Don't go outside your comfort zone, guys. It'll end up messing you up in the long run. Me, I use Eclipse. It's a small circle, very accurate, gets to the point. It's the quickest one for me to zoom in with and try to get an accurate shot, and it tends to be pretty accurate. It's the M8. Hello. Anyway, guys, okay, for the first attachment, attachments are important on any gun. You know that. Attachments make or break a gun. First attachment, you're going to throw on quick draw. I know, guys. SMGs in this game are godly. Trust me, I've dealt with the Vesper head-to-head with the M8 before. Doesn't always turn out pretty. Most of the time it doesn't. But the M8 is still overpowered, especially if you put on quick draw. It'll help you trying to combat the SMGs because they are so godly in this game, and they are so overpowered. Quick draw is probably a must for most ARs, including the M8. Quick draw is probably your basic necessity one for this AR. I mean, my second attachment is not going to be grip. I know a lot of you think the more accurate, obviously you're going to need grip to make it more accurate, right? No. I mean, look, if you look down at the accuracy bar below, it's already full. Grip, I mean, you could use grip on the M8. I don't recommend it. I think it's pointless. I think the M8 is already beautiful in terms of accuracy. I think your second thing, or your second attachment should be stock. Guys, stock, you need it. You really do. I'm not going to sugarcoat it at all. Stock, you need to be able to move around and aim a little bit faster and move around while aiming a little bit faster so you can dodge the SMG bullets because you know they do run out of bullets so fast. It'll give you a little advantage if you can outmaneuver them. If you outmaneuver them with the M8, they're pretty much dead. I'm just being completely honest with you. M8 is completely overpowered still, and I have a slight gun crush on it if that's a thing. For a secondary, I don't really put a secondary on this class most of the time. I'm going to be completely honest, and I'm not really going to put a lethal or a tactical as well. I'll show you guys a couple of different variants that you could use. But for right now, my basic M8 class, I'm just going to throw on a perk 1 of Afterburning. Guys, the reason you have stock, like I said, is to move around a little bit more. So aren't you going to want a little more boost out maneuver them? I think so. It'll help with wall running. It'll help build up your boost fast enough in case you're playing Redwood. You want to jump from tree to tree and turn into a ninja? I don't do it. I fall. But if you think you can do it, that's going to be huge. So make sure you keep on Afterburner. It helps out a lot. Second perk, guys, make sure you throw on Fast Hands. Without Fast Hands, I pretty much think Quick Draw is almost absolutely pointless. Like I said, you're going to want to try to combat the SMGs from more of a distance, but if you have to play up close, Fast Hands and Quick Draw might save your life. I'm completely aware of how overpowered the SMGs is. Like I said, if you have a Vesper up close to the M8, you're probably not going to win it most times, but if you do, Fast Hands will be a big reason for it. Perk 3, guys, I love to run Dead Silence. Nearly all my classes I have Dead Silence on it. Why? Because a lot of players like the Sound Whore, and while Dead Silence won't completely cancel out Sound Whoring, or awareness as the game likes to call it, Sound Whore, it'll actually help silence it quite a bit. Like I said, you'll still hear footsteps if you're running awareness. If not, Dead Silence, like it's called, that's all you hear is Dead Silence, and that's very important, especially if you have corner campers waiting for you to come around a corner. They can't hear you, you get a little more of a jump on them. Now, I'm kind of crazy, guys, and I love to run a third perk 3. I know, insane. But this is going to go back to the boosting and outmaneuvering, guys. Blast Suppressor, like I said, it's going to make your boosting and your maneuvering a lot more quiet. That way they can't close in on you and get the close range SMG kills like they want. Now, for this class, you know what? I am going to throw on LCAR because I think the LCAR, it gives you a nice little range from mid. Well, you got your long distance and you got your short distance. Your medium distance, can pretty much take care of itself between the two. Elcar, guys, it's the mini Vesper of handguns. It really is. I think it's probably the most overpowered handgun in the game. People like MR6 because its accuracy. RK5 is dirty with the burst, but the Elcar, I just love it. I really do. I haven't really found a comparable pistol to it, and I don't think I ever will. You don't need any optics for it. You don't really need any attachments for it. This right here, guys, is my pub stomp gun. If you want to go for accuracy and up close, Elcar and M8 will do the job. Anyway, guys, I appreciate you guys watching this class setup. I really, really do. The last thing I want to tell you guys is if you're playing Search and you intend on having to clutch it for your team because you just do not believe in your randoms or other teammates or whatever the case may be, feel free. I know you'll get made fun of for it. Probably put on 6th Sense. Put on Awareness. Okay? Sound whore back. Or, sorry, Awareness as the game calls it. Sound whore. Make sure you guys put on those if you plan to clutch it. Huge. Might actually get you the clutch more times than not. Especially if you have a good headset. Anyway, guys, I appreciate you guys watching this class setup video. If you guys like it, please tell your friends. Like I said, every single subscribe or I get, every single one means the world to me. Whether I have 40, whether I have 100, whether I have 1,000,000, I am very grateful to each and every subscriber I get. Don't forget the like button. If you guys want a different class setup video and you want a different gun setup and how I use it, go ahead and comment below and I will make sure to get that thing loaded up as soon as I can. Anyway, thank you guys. Have a great time, YouTubers, and keep on gaming.